What's going on, y'all? Your boy Derek's the Great here again with another pitch meeting. That's right, this time it is for Secret Invasion. I wasn't really thinking about this, but once I saw that it dropped, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Because Secret Invasion, as we all know, is the hot topic in terms of the Marvel Disney Plus shows. It's like everyone collectively came together and said, nah, fam. How you decided to end this? I can't wait to see what Ryan George has cooked up for us today when it comes to this pitch meeting. Are you ready? Let's do this.
So, you got some new Marvel stuff for me?
Well, actually, sir, I thought maybe we could take a little break. You know, we've been churning out so much content. I think everybody could use a little breather.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Right? All right, that should about do it. Yeah, that's good. So I'm thinking we do a Secret Invasion show.
Oh, the shape-shifting Skrull storyline from the comics? That's the one.
So Nick Fury's gonna come back to Earth, and let me tell you, he's old and miserable now.
As all protagonists should be.
Yeah, and so he's gonna meet up with Maria Hill, remember her?
Oh yeah, we only got snippets of their partnership in the movies. It'll be cool to dive into that a bit more.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
So she dies.
Oh my god.
Pretty much right away.
Dang it.
See, it turns out that some Skrulls are evil now, and there's a little faction of rebels that want to start World War III.
What are they rebelling against? Nick Fury. What do you mean?
See, he and Captain Marvel had promised to find them a new planet, but after looking around for like 2 years, they were like, no, there's nothing out there. There's no planets at all.
Why don't they work something out like the Asgardians to have their own little place on Earth?
Unclear. So now this Skrull named
Such a
Gravik
crazy
is
idea,
in
right?
charge, and he hates Nick Fury and Talos.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and Talos' daughter Gaia is going to be a part of this group, but then she's going to realize, hey, maybe the Skrulls that want to kill a bunch of people aren't super nice.
So she's gonna switch sides? She is. Amazing. So Gravik basically wants humans to go to war and blow the planet up.
And live on it. Well, so what we're gonna get here is a super sophisticated spy thriller as Fury tries to stop these Skrulls.
Well, yeah, I imagine that's gonna be thrilling.
You could really play with the shape-shifting Skrull thing, you know? They could be anyone at any time. Really create some tension in the scenes.
Oh yeah,
that would have been good, dang it, wow.
but you have some
It
Skrulls
really would've.
impersonating people, right?
Yeah, but we just let the audience know who's a Skrull pretty much right away. Like, Rhodey is a Skrull, we just tell them that through a mirror.
Well, that might be thrilling in its own way.
Maybe, yeah,
Sounds fun.
maybe, I hope so.
Anyway, so what else happens in this thing?
thought it
Well,
was
we're
fun.
gonna reveal that Nick Fury's actually married to a Skrull.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you ever wanted to see Sam Jackson deeply make out with a green alien, this is the show for you, I guess.
That is on my bucket list. I'd also like to see him make out with a bucket.
Oh yeah?
Just Sam Jackson making out with anything, really. It's just fun to watch.
Okay.
Samuel L. Jackson tonguing stuff is tight.
All right, anyway, so
Okay,
Gravik
all right,
gives
calm
himself
down.
extremist powers using this radioactive machine he has.
Okay.
And he wants to give himself a bunch of superpowers and become a super Skrull. So he wants World War III and also superpowers and also like a house. That's right, so he can walk around all green-like. And for that war thing, he tries to kill the US president and blame it on the Russians.
Very sneaky.
Yeah, and during the attack, frickin' Talos dies trying to save the president.
I
Oh,
know.
extremely sad. I mean, I
kind of remember him from Captain Marvel.
Yeah, he was in that.
And, you know, maybe a post-credit scene. There's no way I'm checking.
Totally fair.
Anyway, so then Rhodey the Skrull advises the US president to drop a big old bomb on the Skrull hideout in Russia, which would start World War III.
Uh-oh.
And so Gravik tells Fury, hey, I'll call off the strike if you bring me all the superhero DNA you scraped off the endgame battlefield, you big
And he actually
DNA
brought it.
collecting weirdo.
So hey, why doesn't Nick Fury call the Avengers? That's kind of his move, isn't it?
We're actually gonna address that. Fury's gonna be like, no, this is way too personal. I gotta do this myself. And also, we can't rely on superheroes all the time.
He's gonna risk the end of the world because he feels like this is a personal situation.
That's right, it's personal. No superpowers.
So what does he
He
do?
risks
He sends
it
Gaia
on
to go
ego.
get superpowers and fight the fight for him. But so Gaia
Oh my
shapeshifts
God.
into Nick Fury and goes to this super radioactive hideout and pretends to be
I never
dying
thought
from
about that.
radiation and whatnot.
Okay.
And so then when Gravik gives himself the powers, it also gives them to Gaia.
What if he had just shot Fury or not kept him inside the machine with him?
Well, it worked, so get all the way off my back about the plan, and then it's time for a final showdown
It's
between
so
these
not-
two.
it's time for
It's
Nick
so So badly
Fury's
written.
personal fight. That's right, and so Gaia and Gravik start punching each other with a bunch of recognizable superpowers. Like what? Well, like Gaia flexes Drax's muscly arm with the tattoos.
So
His tattoos a
that
part of
looks
his
so
DNA. Hey,
stupid.
shut up, and she has Ghost's powers, you know, Ghost. Ghost couldn't really control those powers and also wasn't at the endgame battle.
Yeah.
Hey, shut up, and Mantis's mind control powers to put Gravik to sleep. How does she know how to use those powers? Hey, shut up, and Ebony Maw's magic rings. How are rings a part of someone's DNA? Hey, shut up. Hey, shut up. Haven't we established that magic is something you learn? Hey, shut up.
Well, okay then.
Okay, great. So punch, 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 power beam, punch, 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 backflip probably. Very exciting. But hey, if they both have those extremist healing powers, it's gonna be hard for one of them to win.
Actually, it's gonna be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Yeah, he
Gaia's
just
gonna
dies.
punch a big hole in his chest, and so that does it. He's dead now. Why does that do it if he has
There's the
healing
end.
powers? Because the fight's over now. That worked. Oh, okay. Oh, and while that's happening, there's gonna be a tense showdown between Fury and Rhodey and the President.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and Fury's gonna be trying to convince the President that this frickin' guy's a Skrull.
Wow, if only there was a way for them to identify the Skrulls.
Well, throughout the whole show, they're going to be shooting Skrulls because they bleed purple, so that, you know, shows it. Why not do that
turn
now?
back,
Because this way
dude,
we can
like-
have a couple of minutes of manufactured tension.
Smart.
And so
My
after those
God.
couple of minutes are over, Fury's going to shoot Rhodey and reveal he's a Skrull. Oh, wow, wow,
Could've
wow.
shot his.
Wow. Then the president's going to go on TV
shot
and
him in the
declare
toe or
all
something.
off-world species as enemy combatants.
Oh, he is.
And people are going to go nuts. There's going to be vigilantes running around shooting political leaders
Race
and
riots.
stuff, trying to find the Skrulls. It's going to be absolute chaos and paranoia. You know, that actually
Fury's just
sounds
gonna
like a
leave.
more interesting Secret Invasion show. Yeah, well, Nick Fury has to leave Earth now, so we're not doing that. He's leaving, but he arguably showed up and made the situation a whole lot
made it
worse.
worse.
So now he's got to
Right.
go. He's got to get out of there. All right. So what do you think? I think it sounds like a pretty good show. And hey, I'm picturing some cool, like, AI-generated intro credits. That'll really be cool. Oh. Oh, you're starting to use AI for stuff, huh? Yeah, but you don't have anything to worry about. We're just going to start using it for stuff like art and, you know, ideas and acting and voice acting, background acting, script writing. Oh, please don't. No, I mean, AI is getting really good. What's the alternative? Pay fair wages to human people for all the jobs you
Yep.
just mentioned? You sound insane. We don't do that now.
I know.
Anyway, let's spend $200 million on this and reshoot a bunch
For
of it
what?
and chop it up in the editing room and dump it on a streaming service. We can do no wrong, and this system has no flaws. Hi everybody, Ryan George here. Thanks for watching. I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed that pitch meeting. That's pretty much it. That's all.
Go
I
follow.
gotta
him.
stay here for to give you time to press buttons if you want to, but that's really all I had to say.
Oh, yeah.
So.
I never watched the Flash one, did I? Dude, that just made it so much worse for me. Like, there's so many wrinkles that I didn't even fully like comprehend. That just made it worse. My God. The writing was so bad. The writing was so bad because, like, earlier in the show, Fury said that it wasn't going to get the Avengers because he didn't want them to get snatched, right? But the show clearly forgot that. The writers clearly forgot that. So when they got to the finale, or the episode before the finale, where he said, you know, we can't rely on people with superpowers to come and save us, but then someone with superpowers comes to save us. And then the fact that, like, certain powers, how did she have knowledge to use them? How did they have Ghost's powers when Ghost wasn't even at the endgame battle? How did, like, Ebony Maw's powers, like, how did they even know where his... And then Gravik should have healed, right? He has healing. Why didn't he heal? He just... It was such a good show up until, like, episode 4. It had such promise. It had such promise, man, and it just... It is the reason why, like, more so than ever before, I am good on the MCU shows. Anytime an MCU show comes out, I got no expectations. I got no hopes. I'm just sitting back watching it with my guard up because I don't trust them anymore. The shows are just... That was the straw that broke the camel's back, man. But anyway, I'm gonna get on out of here. Like I said, go follow Ryan George, man. These pitch meetings are they're great. They just open up your mind sometimes. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, especially like so that YouTube knows that you like exactly what you're watching right now. Okay. hit notification bell, all that good stuff, man. And let's keep this train rolling. I will see you guys in the next video.